Well, Shine Bright Nation team call. It is Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022. Oh, that's fun. It's like 02/22. I like it. I didn't even plan that. That's fantastic. I'm going to change it to gallery view because I hate when it switches it. Like when it like suddenly there's like, I get distracted if my face is too big. Sorry. So I want to keep the call brief. I feel like we have so many things that can take our attention away that aren't the money-making activities, like they don't move the needle of your business. And so I don't want our team calls to end up being another thing. I want them to have value, as they always used to. Like actually, like Brenda, you can go on YouTube and you can search my name and you will see like a zillion Shine Bright Nation team calls, because I used to do them every Tuesday night without fail. And then it just felt like we sort of got away from it. People got so zoomed out over COVID that nobody wanted another one. And admittedly, I felt like when we got the access to being in the Slay Squad with all those kick butt coaches, I kind of felt like our team call wasn't as important because there's so much value in that group. Oh, hey guys, look, it's all the kids. Hi, Ivor. It's fine. It's a whole bunch of them. Sloan's gonna die that I said hi, Ivor. It's okay. You don't have to be muted.
I'm sorry. There's like a zillion kids in my house now.
I was gonna say, I'm like, there's a bunch of kids there. Who are they?
Upstairs kids, just whoever can be gathered.
I see. They've got friends. Don't be sorry, please. This is very informal. Don't be sorry. Oh, they're back.
I'll mute myself.
You're all good. It's all good. But yeah, but what I realized was in taking away us doing our team calls, we don't lose our connection. We still have our connection with each other. But it just takes away from it a bit. And I want us to get back into that rhythm. And so I might start by doing them every other Wednesday instead of every single Wednesday, so that it's like just maybe better use of our time. And then remember, for a while there, we used to do, Sandy will remember this, we used to do like 1 week was like a content call, and then the next week we did a live power hour together, and maybe doing that so that we're consistently doing power hours to grow our business too. So still playing around with the concept of it, but no matter what, I'm really, really excited to get back to doing it. And as I mentioned, like in the post, I really want to just cast the vision for what I'd like to see our team do in this year, and hear your vision for what you'd like it to be for you. Like, it's not like my team, you guys know that, it's our team. But yeah, I would absolutely love to hear, if you're comfortable sharing, your goals, like what you want to do. So Sandy, how many years have you been coaching now?
5.5. It'll be 6 on Halloween.
That's insane that we've never met. That's stupid. That is stupid. We were supposed to last year, and then it just didn't happen. So
I know. Well, hopefully you will have Super Saturday.
Shower's not working.
What's wrong?
Something with the shower's weird.
The shower's not working. See, this. Please excuse me for one brief moment. Sloan's probably stuck in the shower. Excuse me.
So sorry, Sandy, I missed that. Yep. Like, you've been doing this for 6 years, did you say?
Oh, it'll be 6 years, end of October.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and then and you got into it for like just to get into fitness, or did you get in?
Actually, my sister-in-law was signed up to be a Beachbody coach, and I just signed up to help her, and here I am.
Wow. Cool.
Who did you sign up to help, Tamara?
No, my sister-in-law was a Beachbody coach, and I up under her. Yeah.
Under Kim. Oh, I totally forgot. For some reason, I thought you were always under Tamara, but it was Kim.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Comes back to me. Yeah, the ebbs and flows of people coming in and coming out. It's just how it goes. Sorry about that. The shower head had fallen down and Sloan can't put it up, so she was just awkward. But yeah, so for so you've been almost 6 years, and in this month is my coach anniversary. March is when I started, March 22nd, 2013. So I always find I gain a lot of momentum in March because I'm excited. Like, I'm excited that I'm still doing it. I'm excited for everything that's been and everything that it will continue to be. So March is going to be a really, really great month. I know that. I already know that. Stop licking me. Sorry, there's a dog on my lap. This is Charlie. Yeah, it's okay. So this week, Brenna and Winnie and I got together for coffee. Was that just yesterday? The day before? Oh my gosh. Wow. It's yesterday, not this week. But as I was driving away from our coffee, I just had this thought, like, so I love working with my team. I love having people that are excited to do this. I just, that fills me up. Like, that excites me about this business. And I drove away from there and I was like, there's no reason why, my Petra. I love the expressions, sorry. There is no reason why every single one of us in our team, any coach who starts as a coach, but I was thinking specifically of our team, and I was thinking about like my income goals for this year, because I have income goals for the year. But I was like, there is no reason why we can't all be earning like $50,000, $60,000 a year doing this. There just isn't. There's no logical reason it can't be a reality. And I was sharing with Brenna that if I, like, over the years, there's been years that it was awesome. Like, I had my $50,000 year in 2016, and that was like incredible, because when you have a $50,000 year with Beachbody, your paychecks every week are like $1,500 to $2,000. Like, it's a good amount of money to see showing up in your bank account every Thursday when you're just at home. Like, it's not like I went anywhere and did anything. I was at home, right? Which matters to me. You guys know that. But that year was awesome. And then there's years where it's lower and then years where it's more. But my whole point with that is I can go back into the online office, and Sandy, you can do this too. You can go and you can look at your lifetime earnings with Beachbody, like what it's been from start to finish. And like, it's always gross because they don't take any taxes off, right? So it's just the big amount. But I went and looked at it the other day, and I'm like just under $300,000 I've earned working as a coach. Like, and that's not purely, obviously, yet. Can you imagine though? Like that is the vision I want to cast, because I know this business is about serving and helping others. Like, ultimately, we earn money though from helping others. Like, that's huge. We're not just selling a challenge pack. We are earning money because we're putting in somebody's hands something that could potentially change their life. Like, had Rosa not reached out to me and asked me over and over, and I said yes, I wouldn't be here, and you guys wouldn't be here, right? Because Kim wouldn't have joined with Tamara, who had joined with me, who had joined, like the ripple effect wouldn't have happened had Rosa not invited me. So regardless of where her and I's relationship is now, I will forever love her and be grateful for her for bringing this into my life. I really will. Like, it's, I don't have words for how grateful I am, because now when I think about the fact that Sloan's 11 and Weston's 9, and I have literally not missed a moment of their lives unless I've chosen to, that means everything to me. So that is my vision. Like, I want, historically, our team yet has not had other coaches producing a great income. We just haven't, like, not huge, like income, yes, but not the numbers that I want to see you guys earning. Like, I want you to have a $3,000 check and be like, oh my gosh, I did this. Like, that excites me. The coaches that I follow on Instagram, more than Beachbody coaches, are income coaches, like people that help you build wealth. I am so inspired by it. And I feel like the world needs more good people making good money. It doesn't need more bad people with money. It just doesn't. There's enough of them out there. But yeah, so my vision for our team, I wrote down a couple of things, was I want to empower. And what I mean by empower is really, truly, I think in the past, I have in some ways failed my team in that I don't push you to hit your goals. you guys will share your goals. And when I say you guys, please know I'm not speaking to you specifically. I'm speaking for like the team, right? You know what I mean? I'm not saying Sandy. I would never do that. But somebody will tell me like, I want to earn X amount of dollars. And I'm like, awesome, you can do that, because I know they can, but they don't do the things. But if I'm not asking them, like if they come to me and like, well, I haven't earned yet. Well, have you been inviting? Have you been posting? Like, I need to empower you guys to take action, because it's the action that grows your income. It's the action that grows your impact, and it's the action that grows your team. Like, that's just how it works, right? So that is my vision, is to help every single member of our team that exists right now who says they're a working coach. Also, any new coach that comes on, I want you guys earning an income. And that means giving you all the tools I can, but also working closely with you so that it happens, right? The other thing I had was that I want our team to grow. I want it to double. So right now there's like 30 people, and I say that loosely, pardon me, in our team page. Working coaches, 10, honestly. like we know who the working coaches are, because like Sandy, we always know you're a working coach because you comment on things, you're asking questions, you're in there, you're doing the things, right? Yeah. I know if somebody's a working coach by looking at their social media. Like if I have a coach on my team that says they're a working coach, but they haven't had a post in months, I can't consider them an actively working coach. You know what I mean? So I want our team to double. So I would like us to have 60 to 100 members by the end of this year. And that's not me, like that's not me sponsoring those people. That means our team sponsoring people, right? Brenna, if you have any questions, please interrupt me. Please no, I just want you to know you can, because I know like it's all like old school to me, but it's new school to you. So, so ask questions. So that's my vision, because I want to see you guys having teams. Like you will always have the resource of Shine Bright Nation and of Barbie and the Slay Squad, but I would love for you to really give some pause and time to thinking about what it looks like for you to grow a team. If that's your mission, like Sandy, with what you're doing with Kayla, like, are you interested in building your team? Or are you leading more, like where are you at?
I'm interested in building a team, but I'm not like, I don't need thousands of people under me, like, the top 10, like none of that even remotely.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah. Because, so that helps me to know, because I struggle with when somebody doesn't want to grow a team, because I know my income, and I know that if I was trying to earn $50,000 a year through sales, I would be exhausted. Like
it's a lot of Shakeology you have to sell.
A lot of Shakeology. Right? Like,
yeah.
Is he trying to shoot me? Don't do it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, kids are great. They're wonderful. I love it. Is it like a Lego gun? Okay, it's fine. It's a Lego gun. It's totally fine. Okay. It's even got bullets. Fantastic. But no, when somebody tells me that they just want to focus on sales, like I remember, prime example, I told Rosa, this was when I was newer, and we were not in a good place financially. And I'm like, I need $1,000 this week. Like I need it. This is critical. And she's like, you better sell 100 challenge packs, like at 25% commission or blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I'm like, that sounds disgusting. I don't want to do that. Hard pass. But that was the tough love I needed. She was giving me a wake-up call. She's like, if you want to be earning that income, then you need to have a team that's working too, right? And I was like, you're absolutely right. I do. And also, sorry, now my dog wants out of this room. Come on. I'm not dressed for getting up and stuff. Wearing my oldest leggings I own. Probably have holes in them. But yeah, like, so I guess what I'm trying to say is I want a team that wants to grow a team too, because I know that that's where the income comes from, it's not from rank. Please don't misunderstand that. Rank is something Beachbody puts a lot of pressure on, because if Beachbody focuses on you guys being the most successful people in the world, in their world, when you hit a certain rank, they earn more money. Like it's just logic, right? If we focus on, hitting diamond, 2-star diamond, 5-star diamond's my goal. I want to help 5 women hit diamond. But 5-star diamond, reason why that's a goal, the bonuses that come with it, because there's guaranteed quarterly bonuses that you get when you're a 5-star, or when you're 2-star and above, you get bonuses. But I'm like, when you're there and you're focused on building volume, so meaning just helping your coaches help a few people, like if you have 20 people that are all helping 20 people, helping 20 people, that adds up. Like volume is everything. We've done training on that, and Bren, I can actually point you in the direction of that training, because it's more valuable than shooting for rank. Like rank has its place, Success Club has its place, but volume is actually where our income comes from. So that's a whole different training. but it's
Yeah,
true.
I don't, that sounds like something I don't really understand. So I would definitely want to.
Yeah, that's fair, because it's a hard one to understand. But how can I say it really, really simply? So right now, my strong leg, I'm on Rosa's strong leg. And Rosa's strong leg, even though Rosa hasn't built her business or done much with Beachbody in years now, has huge, insane volume on it, because she's got a ton of working coaches on that strong leg. So I have been building only my weak leg for the last 3 years. Like if you look at my organization, you'll see like, I think I have 8 coaches on my left and like 20 on my right. Like it's heavy. But my weak leg volume, because the coaches on that leg aren't producing, they're not working. They're all preferred customers or discount coaches now, or what have you. The volume on my weak leg is like 400, and my strong leg is 34,000. Like, so that strong leg is insane, but the weak leg can only cycle into it twice. You know what I mean? Like you make money on cycling into this volume, and you can keep cycling into it until the weak leg's volume's used up. So I am so heavy on this side, it'll be virtually impossible for me to catch up, but I am losing money by not having more volume on this side. So that's a very brief snippet of what that means. And there's really, really good training on it. So I'll find that and maybe make a module on our team page. I'm gonna make a note of that. Volume.
And just when you're signing up coaches underneath, you just try to make it even.
Yeah.
Keep one
Yeah.
on each side at all times.
Okay.
Go back and forth.
Yeah. And then you will never
That
end up
just
like I
keeps
did.
it, that just keeps it simple.
So yeah, because I remember when I was signing my mom up, you're like, oh, make sure that she's on your weak leg,
Yes.
which would be my left, right?
You know, because you share your left with me. But that's
Oh.
okay, because she is on your left. I saw that.
Yeah.
But that I actually noticed that today, and I was like, how do we do that? But it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't.
It never gave me an option to like,
Yeah.
it was kind of a weird setup.
And we could
And I
have,
know my mom had problems too.
yeah, and we could have switched it had we noticed it within a certain amount of time, but we didn't. And it doesn't, at the end of the day, it does not matter. It really does not matter. Like Sandy's saying, if you just balance it by left, right, left, right, left, right, you're going to be fine. You're not going to have the problem I have. So, but you will be better off because you don't have the stupid strong leg that I have. I shouldn't be mad at it, but I am. No, they cannot. Sorry, children. My children are texting me. They're not coming in here. They're texting me, which is actually more distracting. But Sloan, I'm only a few more minutes. Just wait. I'm only a few more minutes. Please just wait. Thank you. She wants to watch a show. I say no. Only because they already done that a lot after school today. But yeah, my vision for our team is to double our size. My vision for our team is for you guys to be making money. And in order to help you do that, being a more, not assertive coach, I'm a really big feeler, and I never want to make anyone feel uncomfortable, or like I never want to stress anyone out, because your goals are yours. I'm not going to enforce anything from what I want onto you guys. That's not my job. But I really do want to motivate you and keep you on task so that you do the things you want to do, so that you can hit the goals you say you have, right? Like that's everything, right? And what else did I put on here? Yeah, I think that was it. But like Sandy, you briefly mentioned Super Saturday, like community. Like I really want our community to come back, because we used to, Super Saturday, Brenna, is a quarterly event that corporate puts on. And so I'm on the market council for the Okanagan. So it's an Okanagan Super Saturday is what we do. And we obviously haven't been able to do them in person, but I believe in April we're going to be able to. I really think that's going to be a thing. So it's going to be kind of going back to square one, because we haven't done them for so long. So the momentum is going to take time to come back. But it's funny because it was April Super Saturday 5 years ago, when a bunch of girls from Sandy's team, like Tamara and Kim and Buffy, like there's all these coaches, they're not with us anymore. They're alive. They're just not. I say they're not with us anymore. Dead to me. No. They all came, and we rented this rad suite at the Grand in Kelowna, and like we did Super Saturday, but we went out like both nights in a row, and just like it was just fun. Like it was just fun. And actually the thought of going out 2 nights in a row now sounds exhausting to me. So I've clearly aged.
I know, I need a break. What?
I was just thinking about that. I'm like, oh, 1 night, sure, but 2. I love that none of us are in our 20s. Okay, I really appreciate that about us. We're on the same field. But yeah, so what do you guys have in your vision for your business, for your goals?
I want to be a diamond coach.
I want you to be too, my dear.
I know, I'm trying.
I know.
I got to kick my coaches. They need a kick in the ass, I think.
You know what? As much this call is being recorded. You know what? As true as that may be, I need to find the post. I saw this post that talked about working with those who see, maybe you saw it too, Sandy, but working with those who see the cup as half full, because they're always looking for a solution and they're always focused on the positive. Whereas when you work with those who see the cup as half empty, you're always trying to drag them to believing there's a solution or that they can do the things. And I saw that and I was like, that's who I want to work with. I don't want to drag people to want success. Nobody's had to drag me. I want success. Like,
Right.
Period. Right. So, when you say yes, like, yeah, absolutely work with the coaches you have. But if the coaches you have aren't showing up and doing the things, you need new coaches, right? Like,
yeah,
that's all there is to it. And I will help with that in that, what? Okay, all good. I will help with that in that, like, I really do want our team, like we did do a coach sneak peek last month. I'm going to do that every single month. We got out of the habit of doing that too. So that makes it hard when you don't see a thing to invite people to tell them about coaching, right? So like Brenna wouldn't be here, I don't think, if I hadn't done it. So there, it worked. Yay! So Sandy wants to be diamond. Income wise, do you have income goals, my dear?
$1,000 a week.
Love it. I am going to, so what I'm going to do is take these things and then I'm going to reverse engineer them for you, like just help you with that, but I won't do it on the call. It'll take too long. $1,000 a week. And apparently I'm out of practice for talking because my voice is already hoarse. When we used to do events all the time, it's Weston. It's like throwing a knife around. Just a butter knife. It's stuff. He's testing out his web shooter, you guys. Duh. What was I thinking? He's obsessed with Spider-Man. Okay, Sandy, diamond coach, $1,000 a week. And Sandy, how many coaches do you currently have on each leg? No? I was looking at your organization just earlier today, but I can't remember.
I think 4 and 4 or
you
5
do?
and 6.
Okay.
like, and preferred customers. And
Yeah. And are they all active?
No,
Okay. So,
No.
so Brenna, a diamond coach means that you have 4 coaches on your left and 4 coaches on your right, and 1 on each side is an emerald. So they've sponsored 2 people as well. So it's really not like sponsoring 80 people. It's a very realistic goal.
Doable.
Yeah, totally doable. So it's a matter of having that working coach, because we have a lot of preferred customers can count towards your diamond status too. But it's a matter of having, like, so you've got your mom, she's halfway to emerald on your left. So you'd want your next working person to be on your right, so that you don't have, because having 2 emeralds on your left doesn't make you a diamond coach. They make it fun like that.
Why do they do it like that?
I don't know, so we don't make money. No.
So we mess up and then we
Honestly, there was a time that I had, how it works once you get into star diamond is it's like a diamond on your left and a diamond on your right, then another like it has to keep alternating. You can't have them. So at one point I had 4 diamonds, but they were all on the same leg. So that did not make me a 4-star diamond coach. And I'm like, kidding me. So there's strategy involved. But that's okay. It's totally fine. I'm exactly where I meant to be. That's what I say. So that's what a diamond coach is. So that's what Sandy's working on, but those coaches do have to be active coaches, not just have signed up and have gone inactive. So, okay, it's doing that. Okay, so that's Sandy's goal. I want to know Brenna's goal.
Oh, okay. So, sorry, I was a little bit distracted.
No, it's okay. No, that's why I was waiting. It's all good.
Well, I just, because of, doing the, what was I doing recently? Was it the Success Accelerator or was it something else?
The Success Accelerator.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I want to, I don't want to make realistic goals, but I also don't want to make like out there crazy goals, right?
Totally.
Like I am just starting, and kind of like, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this ever.
It was my first time too, just so you know.
Great. So I want to, like, because I'm doing so many different things right now. Like, I literally have so many different avenues that I'm like, do I need to take this avenue? Do I need to take this? But anyways, in terms of like my goals for Beachbody is I would like to make like even just to start like $1,000 a month. Like that would be great, just to do something that kind of supplements
your other stuff.
Yeah.
Nope.
And especially if I want to stay in my seasonal work, like as a beekeeper, working as a beekeeper, because I do love that. I don't want to I don't want to give that up.
Fair. Yeah.
But in the wintertime, I definitely need something. So yeah, to kind of build that more in the winter.
So that's actually really awesome, because we're just going into spring. So we're just going into that. We're just going into probably our second peak season is spring, because whether people are against bodies being skinny or whatever, they want to look better in the summer. It's just a freaking fact. So I'm trying to say it like the politically correct way, but the fact of the matter is people start thinking about the summer and they start wanting to get healthier. That's all there is to it. And starting like with having the gut protocol launching, I think that you're coming in at a really awesome time, because I do think this program is going to be insanely popular, because it is such a popular concept right now. And with the bikes coming to Canada, etc., like there's a lot of momentum happening right now. And so you can build it right now, not have to worry about it too much in the summer, other than still like posting. You don't want to, you can't just drop off, because then people think you're gone. But then you can refocus once you're done your summer position and come back
Yeah.
in the fall, right? So that's awesome. That's good to have that time.
And I want to, like I do for myself, like I want to keep up with the workouts. Like I want to be consistent with that. And that's going to be, I think, probably important for me as a coach is consistent and help to build that so that, you know, if I'm consistent in my workouts, I'm feeling like they're really making a difference in my life. That motivation to share it with other people is just going to be so much greater.
Yes.
So yeah.
Well, and doing our workouts literally gives us content. Like it gives us something to post. It's pretty great that it's like that, right? Like,
totally.
And like I know you're not used to yet, like putting yourself out there too much on social media, and I know that. Like, so I'm gonna try and find some more like. And Sandy, if you think of anything too, like if you ever think of any social media training that you found helpful, because like Sandy and I are very different personalities. I obviously have zero issue being on camera, etc. That wasn't Sandy when she first started, and it's still not her favorite thing to do. But Sandy,
I don't mind being on camera. I don't like talking on camera.
Yeah. Fair. But I was gonna say, like Sandy, truly in the last, I don't know how long it's been that I've noticed, but you're showing you more, like in your videos and everything, like you're showing up as you, and I love seeing it because it makes me feel like I know you better, right? Like, so it's working is what I'm trying to say. What you're doing is working. But it takes being uncomfortable to become successful. I really think it does. I think about how anxious I used to be. Like I can pretend to be confident, and I would pretend, but now I'm not pretending anymore. But it was taking those steps, like putting myself on camera. Like you should see some of my first videos. They're awful. They're so and I'm so I can watch it and cringe because I can see how insecure I was. Like I can see how I'm looking. I can see that I don't talk confidently. Like it's hard for me to watch, but it's also cool for me to see that I've grown, right? So
yeah,
we take messy action, and it doesn't have to be perfect. We take messy action. We make posts that make us cringe, and we grow. And
I loved it how when I was posting the view picture, and you're like right away you're like, if you just added a little something, I was like, I just needed that so much. Like, you know, I might have been insecure about it before, like, oh, like not able to take criticism, like just kind of like, oh. But now I'm like, I don't care. Like I understand that criticism is important, especially criticism from someone that is successful.
I hope it didn't sound like criticism though. I wasn't trying to
it was not criticism in the like constructive, like feedback.
Because I'm like, oh dear.
No.
Dear
no, it wasn't at all.
Karina's writing apology cards because Brenna had done a post, and it was a great post, but so I wrote her and I said, I just gave her some tips on how to put a call to action into it, because it was an easy one to throw some into. But when you're new, you don't think that way, you know. Like it's you know what, like it's exactly the same as working in a restaurant. And I've used this analogy before. I used to work at I've worked at many restaurants, but I worked at Red Robin's. And when I first worked, I remember the section I had, and I never clued in. Like I would come into my section and I would check on a table, and I would go and do whatever they needed me to do. And then I would come back to the next table, not realizing that in doing that, my other tables are seeing me come into the section and are feeling like I'm ignoring them, because I took care of my one table and carried on. So I had to be taught to come into my section and check in with each table, and then carry on and get the needs for each person. And it's like, it's not rocket science to somebody who's been working in a restaurant for a million years. It's just what they do. But to somebody new, I had no idea that I was supposed to do it that way, right? Like it's a learning curve, and you only learn by taking action. So that's what we do. So, okay. Our call is going to cut us off in 3 minutes, which is lovely of it. So I will take what I will do. If not tomorrow, I'll take some time on Friday, because Friday I'm not touching this. I'm pointing at the other computers. On Fridays, I don't touch these other computers. But I will take some time to help reverse engineer those goals for you guys, and give you some tangible steps to take that we can have. Pardon?
That would be amazing.
Yeah. And then you can have like a checkpoint for being like, okay, if this is what I say I want, then I need to be at this, and it gives you a plan to follow. It's really fun how that works. So I will do that. I'm going to take a picture of us that I'm going to post. Don't worry. But I wonder, because I've got my green light on. Sandy's too dark. I'm going to find you, Sandy. Yeah, shine your light on your beautiful face. There you go. Lights are on. All right, smile. Thanks, guys. And I'll tag you because then you can share it to yours too. And it's wonderful. Oh, it's a great picture. I love it. Thank you guys for being on. Like I said.
And then everybody else will be sad they missed out.
Yeah. FOMO. And we're just, you know what? I love that we've had this call. I recorded it. I'll upload it. But because I feel like even 6 months from now, we're going to have a call and there's going to be so many more little squares on here because we're all going to be doing the things. And I'm really excited to be able to compare this to that. Like, that's what I'm looking at in the future too. All right. Thank you, you beautiful ladies. I hope you have a great night.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk
Good
to you
night.
soon. Bye.